We are live. It's showtime. Welcome,
Awesome.
everybody to High Vibrational Events Presents. I am live once again. I'm not. Well, I am. Yes, I am. I am live once again with my awesome friend and colleague, the incredible Temple of the Sun channeler psychic medium Ria Barna. I love Ria. You know Ria. You love her too. Oh my God. You know Ria on the run and all her amazing she does. Oh my goodness, always motivating to me in so
Thank
many
you.
ways. So
Thank
thank you for
you.
joining me today, Ria.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for letting me again come on your platform so quickly from the last time. I really, truly enjoy it. And I'm truly blessed to be here. And High Vibrational Mastery says it all. So thank you so much. And I really appreciate it. And I definitely love collaborating with you and merging, merging energy. So thank you guys. And thank you everyone who is out there for shining your light on this platform as well, because you guys are the ones creating the message. You're reflecting what you need to hear through us. So thank you.
Well said. Thank you. And while you're speaking and
Let me see if I can find us.
unable to find you on Facebook. Oh, we're here right now. Sorry, Robin. Robin, we
Hey,
are
Robin.
live now. Hello. We were a few moments late.
Yeah, I instant message Robin too. Private message.
Okay.
So she's like,
Robin.
Thank you, Robin, for joining.
And she's humming. Okay. Can she see us yet? You should be able to see us now.
Yeah, I don't see us yet on here.
Let's take a look.
We're live.
Okay, I see us live. I do see us live. I'm pinning the post.
Okay, cool.
Now this one is not showing that we're live, is it?
Yeah, see, I'm going to different.
But you have to click on it.
All right, let me see. Let me start over.
So the one, well, okay.
Let me start over.
But you can. Right.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna get under Ria Barna.
I might wind up sharing it. See, I've been sharing it to both my page and my business page and my profile, which is now a public profile, so it is my business page, and I'm trying to. But there's benefits.
There we are.
Both. Do you see us now?
Oh, yeah, I see us.
All right, so let me grab our information. Hello, Xavier. Hello, welcome. So glad to see you and hear you today. And hello to of the most. Well, thank you. Just fill in the blank with good things.
Awesome.
Oh, the gold room. Did you want me to post it in the gold room?
Sure, you can do the gold room group. That's it's not my page, but yeah, that's the group, the community that are very intimately tied to the Temple of the Sun. So that's awesome.
Absolutely. Let me just. It's going to take us a few minutes to get organized here, guys. So, but thank you, Kimmy, for sharing. I see.
Kimmy,
right now.
Kimmy's always.
She's a rock star.
Kimmy,
she's a rock star.
All right. Yeah, on your page, it doesn't allow me to. It just says send. You
Rachel
don't have that share
Warren.
option.
Hi, Rachel. Wonderful to see you, dear. Hope you're here. I see your pretty face and responded. Okay, so people are. Okay, good. Steve Noble. I want to invite him to be on my show one of these days. Does anybody you know who he is, right?
I listened to his meditation, Steve Noble and Jason Stevenson, and Lily and Eden. I love those three for when I do meditate. I do love those.
Okay, Steve Noble, I know. Lillian Eden, I'm not sure.
Lillian Eden.
Lillian,
like a female voice. Yeah,
I'll have to check her out.
Very hypnotic. It definitely calms and puts you in shifts you.
Check her out. There's a woman named Rasa, and I can't think of her last name. And I haven't spoken to her in years, but I remember when I was going through the cancer diagnosis and her healing journeys where she has a higher voice, but her words, her power, her energy is just so beautiful. And I just felt her energy was just very healing. So if you like female voices, she's one too. And
I like both. All.
And what
All.
was the
Yeah.
other one? After you said Steve, in between Lillian and Steve, you said somebody else.
Jason Stevenson.
Oh,
Steve
I love
Noble.
Jason Stevenson. Yeah.
I love his voice too. And I'm
Oh
sure
my
there's a
God, I've been
million
watching
more.
him for a gazillion years.
Yeah, I know there's millions of them, but you know, I just kind of like those tones, and I don't
Mhm.
really venture out once I kind of like those. I do listen to a lot of Palladian ones too. I'm not sure who does those, but in general, I like Palladian meditations and stuff like that, Palladian connections.
I love that. Welcome, Gina.
Hey,
And
Gina.
hey, found you, says Robin. So glad you're here. Hello, Heather. Hello, hello. Hello again, Xavier Knight. Glad you are
Oh, hey,
here.
Bo, thank you for joining. When I go to your group and when I go to your event, it doesn't allow me to have that option of copy link. You don't have that option. It just says send, so that I got to send it individually. It doesn't give me the option to share to a
That's
group.
why I wanted. Let me tag you on my personal page because you'll be able to do it from here. That's why what I was talking.
Is it just C Megan Michael your personal page?
Yes, exactly. It's
C Megan. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even gone on that one.
You've never gone on my. Really? But we're friends.
Well, I must have.
We are friends here, but we're also friends like on Facebook too. There, I tagged you twice, so that should help.
There you are. See Megan Michael. What's Sunny? Is that your nickname? Sunny? Oh, there we are.
It is.
Thank you. I can share from there. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Look.
So much better. Cool. Copy link. Oh, so much better. Good.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So now that I've got that, and I will share. Kimmy might have already shared to the gold room, but I'm going to do it again right now.
Yeah, I know. I always have to go through and delete because a lot of times I have like a million people sharing at the same spot.
I
do those that are
same thing in my group, and the funniest thing is usually because you share, and I don't. I give you permission just to share without having to be approved, and then Kimmy shares you, and Heather shares you, and everybody shares you.
Yeah, so
I wake up in the morning and there's like Ria. I'm like, hello.
And I don't even share on my own gold room group because everybody
does
it there, and it doesn't need approval. And anyone who's a member is like automatically a moderator, so that group's a little different.
Oh, that's cool. I do it I do it a different way and it works for me, but that's very cool though.
That one's private. I just whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean
trust.
That's Kimmy. I think Kimmy does that. No, I don't remember. Kimmy, do you have a sometimes I don't know. I've just been doing it that way for a long time, for the whole time. Actually, I never did it any other way. But there are several people like yourself, obviously, that I just approve, and they don't have to be approved. And I think Steve Noble is going to do that with his too. He just started sharing in my group. I'm excited for that because
oh my god, that's so awesome! That's a big name.
I know. I'm excited about it myself. So now I want to talk to him and say hello. And why don't you come on my show?
Oh my god, that is so awesome! Yeah, you have a lot of heavyweights on your platform. I love it. Heavyweights, but light high frequencies. High frequency heavyweights. I love it.
Well said. And I think that's another reason that I do moderate the comments, because I want to make sure that I don't know. I see it as like the guardian at the gates. I don't know. Maybe it's silly or whatever, but that's just how I see it. Everyone there. It's a safe place that I've created. And I have a lot of it, but it's not just for the people that are well known. It's for all of us. We're all these beautiful souls, and I want everyone to say, I don't want anybody to tune into my group one day and say, "Oh my gosh, who said such a thing?" And I don't want that ever to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant it's an honor to be with everyone.
Yeah, no, I totally get the way you mean it, but as I'm thinking about it in my mind, it's expanding to, you know how that goes. It expands to other. Abuelita, first time here.
Abuelita, mamacita. Yeah, so she did that the other day, and I'm like, "What do you mean first time here?" I'm like, "You're always here." Mamacita.
And Lacey says, "Oh my gosh, I would love a reading. I've been so desperate to get a message from my loved ones." Awesome. And hello, Michaela. I love the name Michaela. Of course, it probably has a lot to do with the fact that my last name is Michael. But I always thought, wouldn't it be cool if my name was Michaela Michael?
Oh my God, that would be really awesome.
I thought about changing my name to that, but instead I just, you see my name. I could do C Michaela Michael. That'd be too many consonant, too many syllables. What I'm trying to say.
It reminds me of Michaela. I don't know if you guys watched Manifest, that series on Netflix, Manifest, and there's a character named Michaela. So I love
not seen that yet.
It's time traveling and stuff, and it is really, really cool.
I would love that.
It's cool.
Oh my God. Okay.
Up my alley.
Now I'm going to have to sign up for Netflix. I mean, I only do with Netflix. I mean, like when they stopped making Frankie and Grace, I'm like, I don't need you anymore, Netflix. We broke up. Netflix and I broke up. Okay. So did I share it in the gold room yet? Kimmy, did anybody share it in the gold? Did I even share it at all yet? I'm so busy chatting with the bee. I'm so happy with you. And everybody's coming in. Feel free to share, everybody. Trixie, you're a good girl, Trixie. Man, yesterday, Trixie, my sweet cat, right as we started the live stream with my guests, physical medium Julie Adriani and Reverend Michael Shane, we had just started doing the intro, and I had this big glass of ice water, and Trixie, my sweet cat, oh my gosh, the whole glass all over my desk, and I had to quickly pick up the keyboard, and I said, you know what, Julie, take over, I'll be right back, and I had a running bath towel, and thank goodness nothing got injured, nothing electronics, nobody got hurt, and we
I saw it. I was watching the replay. I didn't get a chance to watch the live, and I haven't still finished it. But I saw that.
It was crazy, but it was a big old mess. I actually watched the replay this morning. It was so great. And Lauren says, I do not pay for any streaming services. Okay, you go, girl. I do. I get one I get Paramount for free with my Walmart Plus membership, which is nice. And I pay for streaming services when I want them. I don't pay for them all at the same time because how many can I watch at once? So whatever I Amazon Prime, I'm a member anyway. So that's a thing for me. And now the Paramount is a regular one. And the other ones, I just go back and forth. Like with Gaia, I love Gaia, but after you've watched everything, you have to wait all day, like another year. Till they put enough stuff up. Anyway, I'm just chatting and chatting. Okay, so Kimmy's saying, yes, manifest is cool. How do I get a reading done? Great question, and I'm going to let Rhea explain it to you while I finish pinning the post, please.
Okay, how you get a reading? So if you want a personal reading, you have your link right there. Just PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. See Megan there, and you're going to be prioritized and be put at the top of the list. And if you guys share out as well and would like a quickie reading, we will do quickies for Sherry Outers as well. But if you want to be prioritized and you want a more thorough reading, then we are taking donations of, is it 2222? See?
3333.
3333. Yes, there's two of us. So well worth it. You get two different perspectives. So it'll be awesome.
It's going to be amazing. The
readings and if we happen to miss it, if you happen to if we don't see you donated, obviously, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So just in case we miss you in the feeds or misses it, just say, hey, donated, and then you'll be prioritized. Yes. And I can feel Spirit's got a lot coming through. I felt I felt a lot of energy coming on before we even went live. So it's going to be a great night, guys. Lots of messages. And like always, Spirit is so fluid, and then it's like water. And actually, it's even more so than water because Spirit is everywhere all at once. So if you guys, even if we're reading for somebody, but something hits you, Spirit will piggyback. Spirit will merge. Spirit will merge into your consciousness and give you a message. So always just trust that. Even if we're reading for, say, Kimmy, and you're saying, oh my God, that makes sense. And then you get all the tingles. That is also a message for you as well. And it, Spirit's everywhere all at once. And you guys are the ones reflecting these messages. It's not like just random. You guys are all pure God source energy. And we reflect exactly what we need for our guidance and to support us and help us. So it's actually, you guys are going to be reflecting via your higher self, and your angels and your guides and loved ones on the other side are going to be bringing forth these messages that you need. So it's nothing separate from you, and it's nothing that we're receiving without your higher self merging with our energies to give you exactly what you need. And when you are, just so you know, when you are, like a lot of times we'll say, oh, I want a general. If you are more specific, it does actually give you a more specific answer as well. Like this morning when I was doing readings, a lot of people say general, general. And then someone on my news feeds, they donated and they got a reading. And boy, spirit was all over that. So it also enjoys when you do get specific, whatever is called for and whatever resonates.
Yes, yes, yes. Well said. Thank you for that, Ria. And Lauren, what you're saying about Amazon giving you a month for free, most of those services will give you a month for free. So even if you have a membership to Amazon, you'll definitely get offered like a month free of HBO or a week free of this. I always take advantage of the freebies, and if I like them, I keep whatever, But I'm just saying, I think it's a fun way to find out if you like something. I found out that some of the channels that I used to love, like HBO, like back in the day, are really just not. Most of them, or most of it, doesn't resonate with me now, so it wouldn't pay for me to pay for it. But you know what? I started watching this show on Paramount, which I guess Kimmy's already watched it. Because I said, Kimmy, did you see a movie called, not a movie, a series, it's a comedy called Ghosts? Have you heard of that, Ria?
Ghost, a comedy series? No.
It's on Paramount Plus. This couple, inherits this big old house, and there's all.
It sounds totally up my alley already, but go on.
Right, and there's all these different characters, like a Native American and a Nordic guy and a guy that was like a scout leader that got shot through the. Anyway, they're all jazz singer. They're all dead, right? And they're all living in the house. And this new couple moves in. That. She, has like a near death, so now she can see them and hear them. The husband can't, and then they have all these experiences. And honestly, it's really quite good.
Oh my God, I would love it. Yeah, thank you, Kimmy, for sharing that. What I've been watching mostly on Paramount Plus, and you guys might have heard it back in the 90s and 2000s, is Hey Arnold. So Mythos has the choice for the evening. So we'll watch shows together before I put them to bed. But I really love that whole Hey Arnold from the Nickelodeon back in the day when my older kids were kids. So it's fun to watch. So otherwise, yeah, I love stuff. Yeah.
I love their Star Trek. I don't know if you were ever a Trekkie. I was a big Trekkie. I guess I'm still kind of a Trekkie. Not your thing? I was.
I didn't think I was, but I never followed it. But when I watch it, yes, I enjoy it. I didn't know I was, but I don't.
This third season of Picard, if you were ever into the Next Generation with that cast, Picard started off slow, and I thought he's too old and I'm not going to enjoy this. But honestly, now that I kind of like struggled through the first season. Second season got interesting, but the third season, they're not calling it a reunion. But if you like the cast members and the characters, they're all diving in and having interesting storylines. And they're saying it's like a final movie, except it's 10 hours because it's 10 episodes. And so I'm really digging that. So anybody that is into that, I really recommend season 3 of Picard. It comes out every Thursday, so you can't even binge the whole thing yet.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Netflix, and it's usually guided by my kids, and I'm always introduced to things that I didn't think I'd like. So I'm sure a lot of you guys out there right now have watched Cobra Kai, and that's really fun if you're.
Oh my God, I love Cobra Kai! Oh my God, I watched it when it was on freaking YouTube.
And then we're waiting for it to come out again. I love Cobra Kai. Initially, I'm like, oh, this is kind of chintzy. And the more I watched it, I loved it. I loved it. And so we're waiting for the next season of Cobra Kai. So I like a lot of the Netflix series. Obviously, I liked, what is it? Game of Thrones and the Dragon ones, House of Dragons. And that's very violent. And I didn't think I liked it. But again, I was guided just to spend time with my older son. And he's like, oh, you're going to like it. And yeah, I loved it. Sucked me right in. And then back in the day, I did like Vikings. So I'm introduced to a lot of stuff by just being open. So it's good not to be resistant because you just never know. And I do like anything to do with time travel and that kind of stuff. So Manifest is good. I like that. And it's so funny. Talking about.
Now I'm going to have to sign up because
I would watch. I would like Manifest. It's like that airplane that disappeared and they lost 5 years. They lost 5 years of time, and then it's like it's off. It's good. It's definitely worth watching.
I will definitely enjoy it. I know I will. As long as I love future, future, as long as it's not dystopian, if it's utopian, futures. Oh my God, I love stuff like that. Visionary stuff. I'm looking for something in this book. Now, what am I looking for? Okay. Oh, yeah, this is there it is. Oh my God, she took me right to it. This is my mother's My mom passed away right a few years ago. This was from her creative writing. I wish the camera, come on, light. Can you help me out here, please, Spirit? Give me some brighter light. Okay, so I'll do my best. So this was her creative writing book when she went back to college in her 50s. And my mom was always a professional songwriter and a piano teacher, very talented. But when she started doing creative writing in this class, it was amazing. So this is her book, right? Now I'm going through her stuff the other day, drawn to look for something. And I want to show you what's on this page right here.
The room? The gold room. Oh my God.
She's starting to write a short story about, and it's called The Gold Room.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's amazing. That's unbelievable.
That's the name of one of Ria's groups, The Gold Room.
The Gold Room. So anyone who isn't part of the Gold Room yet group, let me know, guys. If you, I think I invited a bunch of people there actually today.
I think I invited a bunch of people to your group the other day, and I was drawn to do it. But thank you, Mom, because I didn't know if it was in this book or this book. And there it is, The Gold Room. This just blew me away.
So that's telling me I need to get back. My original idea for the Gold Room was it to be kind of like a membership group where they paid a monthly fee, where I actually interacted more and we practiced, we did our skills, and more like a teaching but collaborative approach. And then it just didn't take off like I wanted. So maybe that's a sign, I don't know, to do something similar. I just kind of let it take its own course. And right now it's a place where people do share a lot of awesome lives, but I haven't been interacting as personally, like the Temple of the Sun is, I really interact personally. The Gold Room group were for those that want to hone in on their skills. That was my original plan, and to practice and to give them a safe space to practice. The masters in working through their mastery is basically what it was. Those who wanted to get serious, those that had a very focused intent on developing their skills. That was my initial thing. And then, things, sometimes our expectations doesn't happen. Maybe it wasn't time, but anyways, it's still a beautiful place to go to for a lot of information. But I am going to start. Thank you. I'm glad you shared that. I'm going to bring some more emphasis to the Gold Room group, or maybe even just do classes out of the Gold Room group for fees. You know what I mean? Like those who want to pay for classes and stuff like that.
It's so interesting that you're saying that, because I've had this same vision about a group, pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah.
Pretty much what you're saying, that but I mean, not High Vibrational Mastery, because that I created in 2018, and that's going to be exactly what it is. But an offshoot where people who, like you said, really want to dive deep with a monthly fee. And then I have all these ideas.
I do too. And I keep saying, what? Guide me. Because then I felt bad because I gave everybody like a month to try it. Then I felt bad, like, well, you got to pay to continue. And then, as a spiritual person, you want to share out the message and you don't want people to feel like they got to. But so I've toyed with that a lot. So I got to have my intentional focus, have that space where they get a lot of, free stuff. I give stuff out all the time, messages and all of these readings and everything else. So I really should designate for those. And it's about really just opening your treasure chest. Your gold is representing your gifts within your innate God self and your expression of it. So that's, thank you for sharing that, because that's going to have to refocus me. Not just to be shooting out all the time, but to have a little bit of organization and, a group. Maybe that's something we could do together. Who knows?
That same thing just popped into my head. So
maybe that's something. Oh, okay. So maybe it is meant to do together.
Maybe it is meant to be, because honestly,
and then your mother had the Gold Room group. So maybe we make something of it besides what it is at the moment. Thank you, May.
We will definitely talk in private about this.
Yes. So let's get the show on the road. People want some readings, don't they?
Want some readings. You guys want everything. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys. You deserve everything. So let's rock and roll. I'm sorry I haven't read a lot of your comments. I just wanted Xavier's saying, I'm sorry, ladies, my phone isn't working, meaning I can't stay more than a minute. Well, I'm sorry, sweetie, but I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much. You look great. You sound great. We're glad you're back. And thank you for being here. Abuelita says the sun. He's giving us a bunch of suns. Kimmy seeing
and
Heather is saying yes, Labray, and I think I missed that.
I don't know that one too. Thank you, Heather, for that, because
as time travel.
Fascinated with that. and this whole time travel, whatever you were like really excited you in the movies that you do watch, well, you know how there's always truth to movies and science fiction and all of this kind of stuff has truth to it. So I've always been fascinated with, like, when I was little, reincarnation or time travel and all these different lives you live. And that's part of my purpose, because I really love to share about our multidimensional self and how we shift timelines and how we actually have the support of all of those ancestors that we are. All of our timelines really do bleed into now to support us as we open up and activate our light. We open up all those streams of consciousness that are available to us, multidimensional, that exists. All time exists now. There's no separation. So there's so much truth to that time travel. That's why I love it. I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about just who we are, God, and all that entails. And I love the way it's unfolding, and at a master consciousness, like all you guys watching, how we've really opened and activated and allowed all of these things that might have seemed crazy 20 years ago, or just theory, or just movies, or just plays and that kind of thing, how they literally are real. If you can dream it, if you can think it, there's a timeline frequency match that exists.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes. And Bonnie is saying people would be paying for your time and knowledge, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I know. And I'm just so passionate, and I just like, you know, my Ria's on the runs. Then I'm in that zone, and I just spew it all out. So that excites me. But yeah,
that excites me too. But you know, when I think about like I could do, you know, like more, and I intend to do more like on my YouTube channel and stuff. Oh, I see that. Hold on a second. We got to remove that. More on my YouTube channel. But in order for us, there's only one, like each of us, we're only one in one body, and there's only so much private time that we can afford. Not afford, that's not the right terminology. What I'm saying is I can't spend like an hour and give a free reading of an hour to every single person that I would like to spend time with. And then eventually there'll be so many people that I wouldn't have enough time in one lifetime.
No. I totally agree. And it's not even.
So I feel like we can do more good by offering, because there's lots to share for free, but there's to do private, to work privately and intimately and this and that. There's so much benefit in that for everyone.
And when someone takes initiative in their own action, and there's that exchange, and they're willing to pay the price or to present something to receive something, it makes it that much more amplified. And I don't want to use the word intense, but more focused. They will get more out of it because they're putting action into it. It's not just being unbalanced and in receptive mode all the time. There's that infinity, there's that exchange. And then it helps to amplify and illuminate and expand both parties also. So we have to take action. It's not like, oh, I'm going to be all fit and healthy or run a marathon by taking no action and just watching videos. No, you have to take action. And we're being called right now to take action on our gifts, to take action in whatever we're being guided to. That's how we marry the spiritual with the physical, is we have all these thoughts, these ideas. We literally got to embody it through the action. And that's what we came for, to have the human experience, the sensual experience of the spiritual through our body, through our journey. And then that's how we continue the expansion of the God source within you. That's how you activate your own light. That's how you activate your codes. That's how you illuminate and embody more light, is through taking action, inspired action. Inspired action. That's
inspired action.
That's a good point. And it was so funny because I was, before this live, I just wanted to kind of center myself because I've been running around and busy all day. So I said, hey, Google, play Enya, because I like the old Enyas. I first started spiritual, and they started playing some spiritual, but it wasn't resonating. I said, hey, Google, play Enya, but Siri reacts quicker. So I've got Siri and Google in the room. And Siri goes, well, I'm not resistant, so I can fulfill that as well. But it was really funny how Siri was using our lingo and said, I don't have resistance. So sure, I can do that, because Siri knew I was talking to Google. It's not I stopped. And I'm like, oh my God, I've got to remember to share this on the live. It's about not being resistant and trusting those inner guidance, whatever it is. And yeah, you're human, and you're going to expand by actually challenging yourself, stepping into more courage and confidence, and like doing those classes, doing those groups, doing that YouTube channel, charging that money. That's honoring your temple, honoring your time, honoring your light. And then it benefits everybody. So we're being called to resist resistance as we step into this new cycle, this new energy. And it's going to challenge yourself, but that's what you came for. You came for the challenge. You came for the expansion. So just trust in that. And the only way to get more courage and strength is to actually take those steps and say, oh, that wasn't so bad. Or, oh, wow, I was really received. You know, it's your life and you got to show up.
Absolutely. Ah, well said. I'm so glad this is all coming up and we're talking about it, and it's awesome. Awesome. And I mean, the gold room to be in, and I don't see the story. So I think that was a story idea. I mean, I haven't really read every single, my mom has left like literally a wealth of, I can't even think of the word I'm looking for, of information about
information
her work that she just left behind. But this one, it says Elaine Starr's house. Elaine Starr was a friend of hers, who was a very interesting person, and she had talked about her from her youth. She said short story, and then it says the room, and then right next to that, the gold room. So I don't know what it has to do with Elaine Starr.
Well, even the star is symbolic. Really? The name is the star.
Really?
Well, no, because the star represents your light. It represents manifesting your dreams, wishing upon a star, bringing it to fruition through your physical journey. The star means something. Wish upon a star. You are the star. You are the sun.
I'll show you.
You are the light. And a star comes out at night.
The light, I moved it. So go ahead. I'm just showing it again.
Yeah. Elaine Starr, right?
Yeah. Elaine Starr's house, short story, the room, and then the gold room.
Yeah. Just there's so much symbolism and matches of frequencies and names and labels and things. And so the star is, to me, and it even represents you are the star of your own life. You are the light of your own life. You got a star shines in the dark. You see it in the dark. You've got to work through your darkness, your fears. You got to push through a little bit. You got to move. You got to act. You got to build in and anchor in more and more trust in you, in yourself. So awesome.
Yes.
Awesome information. Awesome information just from that. Look at just from your mom and you finding that so much information is just coming from that, the whole conversation.
I love it. Oh, I just thought this was like really cute. Monica was a friend of hers in that same class. Oh, we have another one from, let me fix that. Anyway, she was drawing a cat with her name. My mom was just so creative. You should see some of her poetry and music. But anyway, let me remove that because it's easy to do now. Facebook made it easy for us to block.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I find that. Yeah, when I do
report. Yeah. Report.
Robin says her mom's 95 years old. This is her favorite. My son is here to eat.
Banned from stream. Okay, perfect.
Oh, Ghost is her favorite?
I was wondering the same thing. Are we her favorite or is Ghost her favorite? It could have been.
I think Ghost must be Ghost.
It's a good show. It's a nice, lighthearted show. Very nice. Hi, Deborah Raybuck Sharp. How are you?
Hey, Deborah.
Good to see you. All right. So if anyone is donating for a reading tonight, it is $33.33 for a dual amazing reading. This is March, guys. This is a very powerful, powerful month.
And what did you tell me about? Nothing is retrograde this month, so it's really a go time.
No retrogrades and no eclipses.
It's go time. So if you guys want some insight and want some guidance in this new cycle, now's a beautiful time.
Absolutely. She says, you are both shining and I am fine. Miranda Panda, hello.
Hey, Miranda. Thank you for joining.
Love it.
All right. If you guys have shared out too, in the meantime, we can do some quickies for Sherry Outers.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want a quickie. And then if you donated, please let us know and you'll get a more thorough, comprehensive reading.
Absolutely. All right. So I know Kimmy shared. Kimmy, do you want a card? And if you've shared, you have to let us know. Let us know you donated. Let us know you shared.
Yeah, you got to speak. Yep, speak up.
Speak up.
That's taking action.
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy.
shared earlier. Heather, you're first. This is the first card that I got.
Heather?
It's
Okay.
Heather Graham. Oh, I like that. Is that a tingsha?
Oh, is that, yeah. That's
Oh,
what it's
do it
called,
again,
right?
please. Let me stop.
Oh, no, I like this because it helps me to tune into the person's energy for some reason. I'll get colors, then spirit starts talking. So it just kind of tones me into their vibration. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No, please don't be sorry. I love that.
I didn't know you could hear it. Well, I guess I
it also clears the energy, which I didn't do. And so that was just really divinely perfect.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're on Heather. Heather, I'll let you go first. What does it say?
Yeah, this is for Heather Graham, and it says safety, find your pocket. Let me see what Spirit wants to say about this. They're showing me that you're see the little kitty like peeking out, like you're peeking out. So I feel like you're starting more and more to express yourself, to speak your truth, to come out into the world, to show up, and to be the beautiful, amazing soul that you are. You're coming out more and more. I feel like you were hiding in a safe space for a long time, and more you are expanding. More and more you are expanding, and you are coming out of. Moving into a beautiful place. You really are. And I'm looking at the eye of the cat, and he looks like he can see that it's safe out there. So you're looking out, you're peeking out, and you're like, it is safe out there. And every time I throw something out there, and it feels good. I'm not getting backlash or anything that would make me not want to do it again. I'm feeling good. So baby steps. She goes, yes, that's true. Baby steps. That's exactly what I'm feeling, and you're doing great. So that is Spirit's message for you from me. I will pass it to Ria.
Yeah, and when I'm picking up on that, when she pulled that, it's like you're peeking, like there could be something that you're thinking or contemplating about doing, and you're kind of like tiptoeing, testing the waters, peeking a little bit, getting the feel of it. So to me, that pocket, it's almost like it's ripping and it's going to become bigger. It's almost like it's getting bigger, and you're coming out of it, and you're going to show yourself more fully. It's almost like when something is hiding in a cave or peeking behind a tree, you see a little bit of it, they're being a little bit shy, and you're just being called in your own time and to continue that stepping forward and exploring whatever this is. I feel like it's something new, a new adventure, something you're looking or investigating or contemplating doing, or it could be a class, or it could be a group. It could be just something you're contemplating and peeking and feeling into it a little bit. And to me, Spirit is saying yes. They're encouraging you to keep doing it. Like C said, baby steps, take steps. And a little step is better than no steps. So just keep taking those steps, and you're honored. You're going to be honored and rewarded for any action that you put forward to something. So that's what I'm feeling. And then I just picked a quickie, divine wisdom, and dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. So it's just telling you to release your worries. Be happy.
Resonates with Heather the dolphins. I was showing that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I was going to pull you a Mother Earth heart card, and something didn't feel right. And I saw the mystical wisdom, and I'm like, I'm going to pull her a quickie. So it's that dolphin energy, being playful and communicating and having fun, and don't worry, just play in the energy. So whatever it is that you're peaking at, don't worry, just take it in stride and go with the flow.
I love that. And I know Heather has a strong connection to Sirius B with the dolphins. So that just, I love it. I love how all our messages are so multi-level, or that's the best way to say it. You know what I'm saying? There's so many levels.
There is to anything and any truth in any situation, any card, any oracle, and any message. There's so many different levels. It depends just what you're connecting to. So someone else might have connected to that in a different way.
They're literally showing me a cake. I don't know why, but I kind of know why. A cake, a birthday cake. Like you got like the white layer maybe, and then
for that,
right, from frosting, and then another layer, and then that, and then you got the frosting on the top. Maybe you have some decorations or sprinkles or writing, or it's all these layers, and then there's all the ingredients within the layers that made the layers in the first place.
Exactly. And then all the people that made those ingredients, or the flour that was wheat, and then the farmer, and all of that energy. Oh my God. So this just brings a really quick point to all the layers. I'm just going to share this really quick. I shared it on my live this morning. So all of those layers, all of that energy, the farmer, the baker, the mill, all of that is all incorporated in that cake. So you guys, you are multi-dimensional, multi-layered, because every life that you've ever lived, you are holding that energy. So whatever and however you perceive something, you're not looking at it through just your human eyes that are available to you. You at another level are benefiting through all of that other lenses, all of those other energies, all of those other fractals of you are still embodied in you. So you might see something like I see so many different images, and then people will see different images in these cards. Mm-hmm. We are utilizing energy multidimensional that are available to us. So we're like a cake in itself. We carry all of that other stuff that went into making the cake. The eggs, the chicken's feed, the chicken's farmer, the birth, where did it come from? All of that energy is within a cake, in anything. I love that. And it's yummy. Or at least for me, I like cake. I like it. Anybody who knows me knows I have my sweet tooth. All right. Are we on Kimmy?
Yes, we have. Kimmy didn't say anything, but I know she's shared. And Deborah is saying the farmer, the baker, the candlestick maker.
Yeah. All of that.
And Heather's saying, yes, that makes sense. You take that with you. It's so true. So who else shared, guys? Miss Kimmy, I know. Do you want a card? I don't want to force it on you or anything. I just know you always share. Who else shared? If you shared, you're going to get a card. And if you donate, you're going to get a full, fabulous dual reading. So let us know what it is that you want. Speak. I'm not going to go with the speak now or forever hold your peace because you don't have to do that. You can speak next time too, but we are encouraging you to speak now.
Yeah, this is like you get a reward for every action. You get something. There's a consequence to every action. So if you want to reap abundance and you want to reap reward and you want to reap manifestation, you want to move your energy in some way, shape, or form, whether it's speaking, commenting, anything in your life. There's a give and take. There's a give and take. We're physical. And we're in that infinity loop.
Miranda Pan is saying, I am enjoying this live so much right now.
Thank you guys. And you guys are all like, just through your awareness and when you do take action and when you do speak and when you do share, we're all collaborating and activating light together. We're all sharing and expanding in this light, in this knowledge, in this information.
Chris Tucker says, how do I donate? Where's the button? I will post that for you. So Kimmy is going to be next as a sharer. And then we also have, I think it was Deborah. And then I'm going to, okay, hang on, I see something I have to remove. And then I'm going to get you. You can do PayPal or Venmo or Facebook Pay. I'll just pop it right under your name. Let me find you over there. I could just do it right here. Here, I'll just drop it. Okay, so Chris, I'm going to put it all right here. Where'd my thing go? I think I gave too many words. I did. What did I do? Pardon me. Sorry about that. Let me do that again. That was just confusing. I'll just grab PayPal.me.
And while she's writing that, guys, just a general message for all of you, because this is an exciting time and it is a new beginning and it is a call to move forward in our own personal power, our creative endeavors. They're saying that even within that cycle, you're still going to be transmuting energies that are not matching that cycle. So I know for my lives and in myself personally, there's been actually a little releasing. And a lot of times we think of releasing before that rebirth, before that moving into something like the end of a cycle, but it's going to happen and you're going to get a little bit of it here and there, even as you're moving through, because your frequencies are fine tuning to match that new frequency, that new expression, and that new vibration that you're embodying. So there is a little bit of releasing going on, and that is normal and that is beautiful because it's actually fine tuning you. There's some emotional healing going on in general too in this cycle as well still.
It's odd. I don't know why I can't find Chris Tucker's name. But anyway, I did just pop it in there, Chris, and just let me just well, I can't put myself in a timeout. Anyway, so I typed it in by itself. And and I can also do this. I can pop it right in front of you too. Wait a minute. I show you. Cash App, I don't have active right now. If you want, I have Venmo.
Oh, so sorry, I thought you had Cash App.
Do you have? Well,
I thought you had Cash App.
I don't have it on my new phone, and I've had issues with with Cash App.
If that's the only way that you can donate, you can always use my Cash App.
Good idea.
Rhea. It's at Rhea Barna. It's just at Rhea Barna Gmail. I know you normally just put in a email. So Rhea Barna at Gmail is my whatever. Rhea Barna at Gmail if you need to.
If
you want to put that down.
Rhea Barna at gmail.com?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Cash App. I'm just posting them separately. That's good. I'll have to get it on my new phone again. I just got upset. I got upset with them one time because somebody donated, but there was a fake C. Megan Michael, and the person and my friend donated to that fake person, and Cash App did not ever resolve that issue. They did not resolve the issue. So I have,
I've never actually used. I've not used it. I have it. Most people have PayPal with me.
It worked well. Until then, but the fact that they didn't have any team at the time, it's a couple of years ago, but at the time they were not helpful at all. And I was very disappointed. Okay. You're very welcome. So yeah, so there's Cash App, there's Venmo, and then there's PayPal, and there's the PayPal link, but there's also a PayPal email address. And I'll just show you that, which is HighVibrationalMastery at gmail.com.
Is there any energies, anybody that all of you guys out there watching at your forefront, or anything you want to discuss, or anything you have a question about?
Good question.
Or what you're experiencing, or just sharing your experiences. Then, other people are like, oh yeah, I have been too. And then we can address that.
I love that. I love that idea. So while you guys are deciding what you are listening to Rhea, and those are great ideas.
And I'll look.
Did we pull a card for Kimmy yet? Because we have Miranda that shared. Are you making a list, or should I make a list? I'm not much of a list.
I haven't made a list. I'll backtrack in the comments and see.
Okay. How I do it too.
How do I go about getting a reading done? So Lacey, if you donate, let us know, and you'll be prioritized, and you'll get 2 thorough readings from C. Megan and myself, and she's put up the links for donations. And Lacey, if you have shared out and just want a quick message from Spirit, let us know. I'm just going through these now. And anybody else out there?
I'm just pulling up YouTube as well, because I know some of you are going to be here on YouTube. So let's see. Oh no, YouTube is a little quiet tonight, and that's okay. All right, cool. All right, so the majority of our
friends Amy
right now. What was that?
Oh, I just said hi, Amy. I don't know if we acknowledged Amy earlier. I am Chief Priest. I do palm reading. Oh, I guess maybe you didn't get that one. Let me block.
Okay, so we have a couple of people that said they shared, and Kimmy first said sure. So Kimmy's going to be first. I've got to find your sure again. Okay, Miranda said she shared, but let me go back to Kimmy, because I got your card right in my hand, and it is card Awakening. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I'm literally going to move only because of this light, so you can see the cards better. It's going to, okay, here we go. Awakening, new energetic upgrades, new way of being, and
you'll be next, Heather.
And that's what I'm feeling for you, Kimmy. I am feeling that what's going on with you now are some new upgrades. I feel like there's like massive up-leveling change, but not with a lot of contrast this month. I don't feel a lot of contrast. I feel a lot of upgrades and change. There will be a lot of change this month for everyone. Astrologically, there's a lot that's going to be going on, but it's going to be more of a flow and less of a punch in the face kind of an experience. And so you definitely have some smooth sailing, Kimmy, is what I'm feeling for you, and some they're saying mediumship. I feel like your mediumship is going to expand. Mediumship and channeling abilities. They're saying a new course. I don't think it could mean you're going to take one, but I don't think that's what it means. I feel like it's like you're taking a new course, you do like a new direction, a new path. So that's the concept that I'm getting for you, my dear. And I will give this to Ria for Kimmy.
Yeah. So when Megan was talking earlier about giving you a quickie first, I immediately was flooded with a lot of rich green. And to me, I just feel there's going to be a surge of growth with you, for you. And that makes sense because she was saying you're beginning these upgrades and a lot's happening. Well, when you get an upgrade or you're expanding and raising your frequency and getting activations, that's going to cause new growth. So I'm feeling new, more physical manifestation in your growth as it shows up. It could show up as mediumship as well, but I definitely feel it is to do with your spiritual gifts, and I do feel that expansion. And when I see a lot of green, it's almost like leaves sprouting. So also that is in the physical, so reaping the abundance of that expansion as well. I did pull a couple quick cards for you as well. You also got the dolphin, and I know you're a big advocate on having fun and making it playful, so playing with others. And I know you have been doing that a lot. I see you doing more co-readings and more co-lives recently, and that is playing and having fun with other people's energies of like mind and communicating with them. Hence that also expands your energy. They're saying the more you communicate and do play with others in whatever way, shape, or form or forum, it's activating you as well. That's part of your growth, is having that playtime with those other people that you play with and commune with and have fun with. So that's raising your frequencies as well and creating more abundance. And then I got Oracle, wait for important information. So the information is going to come to you when it's supposed to. And I'm feeling it's going to come to you when you're having fun and raising those frequencies. And all of a sudden you're going to get some insight or something's going to show up for you. So I'm just feeling a surge of growth for you. But particularly they're saying as you have fun with your other dolphin friends.
I love that.
It's activating, very activating for her.
Cool.
All right. Heather,
beautiful.
I know.
Sorry, we've had a lot of holy trolleys, so I've been handling both of those on.
Yeah. So if no one has made a donation, correct?
I do not think so. I'm going to nothing yet on Venmo.
I didn't see anyone. All right. So if anyone does make a donation, let us know. I know Heather said she shared out. Oh, Cash App, Jeep thing sent you. Yeah, so we do have one from Cash App. It just popped up on my computer. I didn't even know it would do that. It said Jeep.
Oh,
but,
and we have one
maybe
here
it's
on
Chris.
PayPal as well. So we have Bonnie. We have Bonnie on from PayPal, and then we have who's on Cash App? Is that Chris Tucker?
It must be, but it came under a different name. Are you Jeep? I just saw it flash on my screen. So whoever made the Cash App donation, thank you first of all very much, and just please confirm your name. Confirm your name. I did see it. It just like flashed and then it disappeared on me.
Okay, so we've got Bonnie Kemper.
Here, I'll go to my mail real quick.
And then
I just saw. That's funny. It said Jeep, so that's funny. I drive a Jeep. I love Jeeps.
Do you still have that big one, the Hummer?
No, I don't have Tiki Como anymore. Yeah, I don't have my my H1 military little pickup. It wasn't very practical.
That was a big thing. That was very cool.
I loved it, but it didn't really go over 50 miles an hour, and it wasn't weatherized. I sold it to actually some cop, I think, in New York, and he did a lot of stuff to it. So yeah, I got my little Jeep Gladiator right now. But Hummers are definitely my. I would love the new Hummer, the Evo, but the whole battery thing. I don't know how long it lasts, but anyways, they do have new Hummers out. But yeah, they don't. Whatever.
I've not seen the new ones. Okay, Chris Tucker says yes. I'm the Jeep thing. All right.
Okay, so it's a Jeep thing.
I don't know who donated first, so who are you?
I said it for. I said it, so maybe we're just gonna go with.
So we're gonna go with Chris first, and then Bonnie.
I'm not sure if that's a female or a male Chris. I'm not sure. I don't think it matters, but yeah, I don't even see the name there. That's so weird because I can't find the name either under Chris.
Chris.
I mean, it doesn't matter. But any particular question or subject matter that you would like us to kind of tune into, Chris, and also Bonnie. The other donator too. You can think about it, Bonnie. Yeah, I don't see anything that far down. I don't know. I must not be getting all the comments. Massive downloads. Yes, Kimmy, absolutely. That's why it was such intense and tons of green. lots of growth and expansion for you.
Male. That's what I thought, but I didn't.
Okay.
But I know Chris Tucker, the actor. So I kept thinking in my mind, I don't want to assume, but yeah, that's what I felt. Okay, so Chris is a male. Well, we know Bonnie is a female.
And no particular or just general, Chris?
I know Bonnie is in general, and we're waiting for Hi Lindsay Marie. Welcome. So let me just write that down. And Chris, general or something specific? Glimpse of the past life or idea of the next 6 months. Okay.
All right. So as you guys know, in theory anyways, all time is now. So I'm going to kind of feel into and get, because your past affects your now, which affects your future. So all of that information is available now and it all merges. It's not really separate. It's all frequency. So Chris, what they want you to know is you shift timelines and you shift just through your frequency, just through your allowing. And the more, first of all, Chris, what they want to tell you is the more you tune in and act on your natural self, that which excites you, that which makes you happy. I'm feeling something's coming in that maybe you're doubting something within yourself. Maybe you're not trusting something where you're being called to move forward in. And just the more present you can be and align to your heart's truth as much as you can in every moment of now, you're going to create the frequency, the highest frequency future. And that is that is available to you every moment of now. But I'm feeling something that you might be wondering or questioning. And I'm just feeling you're holding back in something. This, you can resonate as it will. And I'm going to find out, I'm going to pull an ancestor card as well and feel into maybe a past life that's affecting that, because our past, other timelines, frequencies that are within us that are unbalanced do affect us now. And they will be triggered in present circumstances, or they will be shown in present circumstances. For example, say in a timeline, you were killed for being your authentic self and you were like executed and you were really strong in yourself and you took action. Well, you're going to, if that past life energy, which isn't really past, it's just another timeline, wasn't resolved, you're going to have the opportunity to resolve it now, but it's still going to affect your present decisions. And I am actually feeling that maybe something like that did happen to you, where you're holding that energy and you might not be fully trusting that heart space due to another timeline where you really were standing strong in your belief systems, your heart's desires, what you knew to be true, in spite of what was before you and what the surrounding people and the collective are saying. I'm getting an image actually right now of you on a horse. And I don't know if you have, now I'm getting good. This is good. So now I'm getting the spirit affirmations of Native American, as if you were riding a horse. You're kind of a chief. You're in charge of some defense or a proactive thing. Something happened as you were the chief. You were the leader. Something might have happened. And something, actually, they're saying what happened is, it's not that you were killed, but somebody on your team, tribe, community, within that force. I don't know if you were fighting or defending. I'm not sure which one, but you were the chief and you were responsible and something happened. So you might even feel really, and I am feeling that you definitely have Native American ties. I just feel it. And maybe you're aware of it. You can let us know. I'd be curious if you feel that. Even if you don't have it in your blood, doesn't mean you don't have it in your light. Okay. So I'm thinking you have it in your light, in your memory. And they literally show me you as a chief. I see the headdress and you're charging on and you were responsible, I feel, for somebody else's life or something. Okay. So that's how that past is. That's how that past energy is relating to this present, because there's something that you got to make a decision or move forward. Huh?
Some Cherokee, Chris says.
Okay, so I'm feeling that, but I'm feeling it even stronger energetically, because I have no Indian in me per se, like testing my blood, but I know without a doubt I have Indian in me. Okay, so science doesn't have everything figured out. They can't tell everything, all of our genes. We've got all of these DNA strands. They only know about a couple of them. So we're holding all of that information and we're actually activating that information in this timeline as we tune in and as we align to our heart and as we take action on that heart space. We activate our light bodies just like this. This looks like the spiritual with the human. That looks like the human activated in full light. So you're being challenged right now with bringing resolve or they're saying forgive yourself. I don't know if you've had incidences in this timeline where you felt responsible, and sometimes those timelines when they were not balanced, you might feel responsible a lot for other people. In general, I don't know if you feel responsible or a dad or have a family or a job where you're responsible for other people, but you have I'm feeling that you carry some sort of responsibility, and that's also a tie over from that chief. That chief was responsible for his tribe. So because something happened on that timeline, you might be just a little bit shy or holding back a little bit. You might be holding back. So Spirit is saying to go forth, go forth. There's no reason to hold back. That is that which you face in fear, that which you feel is stopping you from stepping in to fulfilling something that you desire or that is aligned to you. That's what you came to do. Because as you work through that now, as you step forward and work through those fears or that doubt or that lack of confidence, that's actually going to gain you your confidence back. So whatever it is you're going in this life, or it might be challenging you, that is the way you're going to resolve that energy. And yeah, I'm being shown a sun, and the sun is smiling. So there's something you're being called to do. Step out, and that's going to help you to activate your light and resolve all timelines. Because if we're truly multidimensional, we're everywhere all at once, and this timeline affects all of our other timelines. And you can think of yourself as a sun with all of these rays. Well, every ray ties you to a stream of consciousness to another timeline. And that stream of consciousness is tied to many timelines as well. So just like that cake, you have available to you lots of support, lots of streams of consciousness, and you gain them and activate them as you work through your fears and doubts now. Anything preventing you from aligning in your heart in confidence. So that's what I'm picking up intuitively. I'm going to pull you a couple cards here, actually, real quick. I'm going to pull it, Angel and Ancestors. I love these. And if you don't have any 2 cents to share, go ahead. Even if it's, I know you have tons to share, but if you have anything else to say about that, see why I'm shuffling.
Actually wrote down military in a ditch, barbed wire, which is interesting because you also were, even though you saw from the Native American perspective, I was seeing a different, but also in war. I feel like he's been at war in more than one.
Yes, because that was what I was picking up on originally, was the war or like killed or whatever. But
yes.
You can have that multidimensional. You can play out that theme in many timelines, and every timeline is an opportunity to work through that theme through different perspectives, through different angles to balance that energy. So you've been a leader or again in charge of and responsible for other people. Because if you're in military and you have your comrades or those that you're working with. I saw you as that Indian. And you could have, you have actually support too. If you said you had Cherokee, you actually have ancestors from that Cherokee lineage also supporting you as guides as well, just so you know. And I don't know if you knew any of them. They're saying grandfather, but it might go past grandfather, but I'm feeling you've got some grandfather energy, support, helping you to be strong.
No, you have to get down. Sorry. My cat.
Let me see.
She's perfect.
Yeah, and not only that, a lot of times we carry that energy to be resolved in another timeline, because everything happens as it should be. Even the person that you might have felt responsible or that did die, but that was also co-contracted with you to play out. So everything is appropriate. Everything is valid. You've never done anything wrong, but there's an energy that you're bringing some reconciliation to in this timeline. You're getting a different angle of it somehow, or living it differently. Let me do one more here. Hold on. So I'm going to pull just 3 different cards to get some different perspectives.
I find that very interesting because there was a lot of fighting in the military, in the ditch.
Tell me your image.
There's a big hole in a chest, and I don't know. I'm not sure yet if it's your chest or someone else's. I think that's how you died in that life, actually, how you transitioned. But it had to do with what Ria's talking about. It had to do with learning the lesson from a different perspective. You were not the leader in this particular experience that I'm seeing. You were not the leader. You were the leader before, and you took the hit for somebody else.
Oh my God, this is making sense, because if he was the leader and someone else took the hit, he might have chosen that other life to be the one that took the hit.
That's what happened.
And to get it from that perspective. And now in this timeline, Chris, you are learning to let it all go. It says letting go, letting it all go. And it says learn to let go. So you in this lifetime might just intuitively feel responsible or feel like you've got to be really making the right choices in your mind. And they're saying, let it go. So you might be like, think a lot or try to solve things from all these different angles. And they're saying, let it go. Breathe into your heart, Chris, and let it go. We got your back. And as you tune into your heart space and allow your natural gifts and your innate self to come forth and just love and self-accept you and nurture yourself and let it go, that's going to create the absolute perfect scenario that you are to experience, and to let it go and to know all you can do in every moment is what is aligned to your heart. So what they're saying is sometimes you might put somebody else's thoughts or needs ahead of you, or and we all do that, but they're saying that you might discount yourself because you still feel responsible to keep others safe or to delegate for them. And it's about giving to yourself and letting it go. So putting yourself first is hard for you because you carry a lot of responsibilities on other timelines. So it's just, I'm feeling a time for self-love, to engage in what makes you happy and to let it go. And sometimes they're saying if people use you or you take care of everybody else's problems, then you actually prevent them from having their own journey and living it out. So sometimes you might want to do more than what is asked of you as well, I'm feeling. So let it go, focus on you, spirit, and know that other person has their journey. They got their guides, they got their God source energy taking care of them and got their back. They really want you to focus on you right now and letting it go. And guardian angel, you are not alone. So it's just letting you know you're not alone. The feather to me also relates to, well, that looks like purity and angelic, but the feathers, I always think of Indians as well with the feathers. So I'm feeling earlier, a second ago, I told you that I thought you had a grandfather or someone from your Cherokee line. I think that's what you said, Cherokee. When it says you're not alone, you literally have one of those ancestors with you, guiding you and helping you and guiding you. So I believe that's what that one is. And then Earth, the shamanic oracle. I just wanted some more in depth. I like the shamanic oracles because to me, they pull energy from a whole bunch of different timelines. And that is Earth. And that you've lived a lot of really physical experiences where you've really have gotten really into the physical experience, dying, shooting, killing, protecting, all of that energy. You've got a really close, and now I'm getting the goosebumps on this one too. You've got a very close connection to Gaia. You might like nature, you might going out in the woods, maybe you're a hunter, I don't know. But I'm feeling you're very, very tied to Gaia, the cycles, the trees, the nature. And if you don't know that you are, that is going to be very healing. She knows you by name, she just said. I know you by name. You've walked the earth many times with me. So through your physicality, you also give expression to Gaia because we are one. Our hearts are one with Mother Earth. And through your clearing and through your letting go and through you having all of these timelines in the physical on Earth, you are anchoring in frequencies that cannot be anchored otherwise, even through the most horrendous of experiences. And this looks like you've really felt a lot, not just in this timeline, but a lot. You've really been, I don't know, this person looks like they've been through a lot. And that's a 17. A 17 represents that individual, that lone wolf, having to take your own path, be a leader. Well, they want you to do that in a way that the 7, that is your heart space, that is your divinity, that is your God voice. So listening to that God voice, being a leader for yourself, showing up for yourself, honoring your physicality as a temple, but this time through letting go and enjoy and in a lighter manner. And this is the only one I'm actually going to read from the book. I just feel I want to read this one from the book to see what it has to say.
I'm just going to grab another bubbly. I'll be right back.
Oh, sounds good.
So your reading is awesome.
I love it. I absolutely love it when other timelines come in and when I get images, and that's kind of like that time traveling. It gives me a glimpse into your energy from another timeline, which is not any less important on that timeline because you're carrying and holding all of that energy with you now as well. So 17, oops, that's 19. So Earth, the essence, Chris. Earth represents the gift of life. Yeah, and I think that those losses of life and those other couple timelines that C and I are picking up on, they really taught you to really honor and respect life as well. I feeling that's something you gained from those timelines, to really honor life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature itself, kind of like what I was just talking about. We're reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth, and human beings are the stewards of life on this planet. You anchor in frequencies to be experienced on earth through your energy now. And that energy now also is bringing in all of these other consciousness from other timelines for you. And what it says is it refers to what we make of it: health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. And I feel that you have that down. I feel you innately are respectful of life. The invitation: when Earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you. Well, what gifts are those that are coming to you? They're spoken through your heart. They're spoken through your communion by going within, not necessarily upholding and carrying weight of the outside. It's about that intimate connection with self. I don't know. Do you do martial arts by chance? You know, I don't know why that's coming to mind, because all martial arts, the purpose or the root of all of them is to connect you to your energy, to your prana, to your chi, whatever label you get it. So I don't know if you don't do martial arts right now, this is going to sound weird, but I think you also have a timeline where you were like, did some sort of martial arts, because it connects you. I'm feeling a lot of connections and very grounded in your body. Has served you well. Okay, so what was I saying? The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of your spirit, and you are part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassionate, reverent servant to the world. And I feel you've done that. You serve the world best, though, by appreciating yourself as well. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is assured when Earth appears as an invitation. And then the medicine is: do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off your path lately? It is a time to focus on that which nurtures you, to open yourself up to the healing of Mother Earth and to see the abundant world around you. Perhaps you have lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met and have fallen prey to poverty and consciousness. Perhaps you have not been eating well or have been overworked. This is bringing in all the different layers as well that we were talking about earlier. There's many different layers to many messages. Health, nourishment, it can be in the most natural thing of actually the food you're eating. The health, it's a whole mind, body, spirit connection. Perhaps you have not been eating well, been overworked, stressed, and have forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the spirit of Earth comes to you as medicine, you're being reminded to practice self-care, walk in nature, and focus on the consciousness of the abundance and miracles that do happen. So I don't know. Are you an Earth sign or have a lot of Earth in your charts, perhaps? But I'm just feeling that you are very, very close to Gaia. Mother Earth works with you on an intimate level, and you really, really are here as a guardian of the earth as well. By aligning to your heart, you will help to infuse that same frequency on earth. You shift to the earth that represents that frequency. So thank you so much, Chris. It's been a pleasure to be in your energy, and you feel very, I don't want to say physical, because obviously you're physical, but you know what I'm saying. You feel, I feel that you're very aware of your physicality. They want you to self-love, self-nurture, get back to basics, get into nature, eat good, move, exercise, but really put yourself first.
That
in honoring yourself in your own life, that bleeds out into all life. Thank you.
Awesome. That was amazing. Okay, there's a couple of things. All right, piggybacking on the reading and moving. Okay, I also saw that you asked about your pineal gland. I want to show you two cards that came up from two different decks. Chris says thank you. One is Priestess. I have to read it too in the light. How are you being called to step up and lead? This is the Priestess card.
Yeah.
Okay. And then from Mystic Healer, you're getting from another deck, healing energy flows through you. So I feel like all the contrast that you've been through in these other lives has all been because you are an old soul, because you are absolutely moving toward exactly where you are right now as the protector of the earth. But let me show you more.
He's strong.
Talking about boundaries. They're talking about boundaries. You've been carrying around the guilt and the stress of others for a long time, and it's time to let that go. You need to have boundaries where, okay, this is my energy, this is your energy. You're not responsible for anybody else's experience, for their trauma, for their drama. We all, even as I'm not a parent, but I know a lot of parents and grandparents now at my age. And a lot of times they want to make it all better for their children. Right. And you want to just take away or prevent them from ever having any kind of a pain or stress or anything. And we all sign on as souls for our own experiences. And we have to all grow. We're all here to grow. So sometimes you just have to, let it, like, step back and let go and let go and let God, or however you want to phrase it, but let go and let spirit, let the people, the soul, learn what they need to learn, but you hold them and you support them with love where they are. So again, this boundary, that's what I'm feeling for you, because you're wanting that. The next card I'm getting for you is the Great Gathering, which is interesting. It's all coming together, intuitive, it's soul tribe. So again, we're looking at, you are surrounded. You do have a collective. You do have the ancestors with you, as Ria was saying. You are not alone. You are not alone, and you're fully supported. Everything is coming right on the heels of everything you were just talking about. Everything that's coming to you right now, or that's with you right now, it's the coming together of everything that you've done in all of your lives.
I feel a big heart opening on that one.
Right? And then leap. You're getting the leap card. It says leap. You go first and the universe will catch you. So trust that you've got this. Trust, if you're getting those intuitive hits, that feeling to do something, to move in a certain direction, to love. They're saying to love and to trust. Go with that, because spirit's got you. I want to show you this card. I like this card. You see how she's leaping into what appears to be nothingness, but she's being held. She's being held. You're being held. You are not alone. You are not alone. And the other two cards, which I think are very interesting, is Finding Sanctuary, opening to your spiritual service. This is directly connecting to your pineal gland that you were talking about. And Begin Now, which is taking your first steps. And I want to recommend for you, because earlier you had asked about it. I'm just looking. Any help in opening a pineal gland? Meditation. Meditation is so profound. It will help you so much. It's the quieting of the human mind, the quieting of, and think of the human mind as a computer that's already been programmed, the hard drive that's already got all the programs in it, and it keeps running and running and running the same programs. When you quiet that hard drive and you open to other programs being downloaded from spirit into your beingness, you will be aware. You'll be aware. And so what is your pineal? My pineal gland is actually very active right now. Your third eye. My third eye is very active right now. And they're saying begin now. Begin now and open to your spiritual service, because you are this priestess, mystic, or priest, mystic. Doesn't matter. We're all genres, genders, well, genres too, but genders in different lives. We all go through all of these things. But these cards are coming up as a teacher, as a mystic, as a healer, and they're saying you're ready. You're ready for that. You're ready for that. So that's my recommendation. Definitely be to quiet your mind. And as Ria, if I call you Rita, forgive me, please, because my name is Rita.
Call me whatever you want.
Ria.
Just don't call me late for dessert.
There you go. Cake. It's all about the cake. But I feel drawn to point out one more time is the Finding Sanctuary. You need to find that peace within yourself. With peace within yourself, which also has to do with the boundaries. Finding your love for you, because the love you have for others is already apparent. The love you have for yourself is not quite as apparent yet. And when you align with Source and you take the time to spend some time in silence, spend some time grounded, maybe sitting with Mother Earth outside under a tree or by the water or whatever you're drawn to, whatever you're drawn to do in nature, or this is very important for you right now, because you're going to see it's going to open up quickly. It's already opening up, but it's opening up even more quickly now that you're aware of it. That's
I just want to mention that, like, whenever somebody asks for an activation or interested in opening up something, I believe that he's already has it. It's already there, but he's not trusting in it, because it's like developing it and trusting in it. And how do you show or prove trust in the physical? You take action on it. Yes. Or in your dreams. It's also expectational. Sometimes when you want to activate the pineal or you want to get these visions, I'm not sure what proof you need to know. But sometimes our expectation of how something is supposed to work actually prevents us from embodying it or acting on it or receiving it fully. So I'm feeling that, like, dreams also, you might see things or even think. You might not see it in your mind, but you might think or have this moment or this guidance or this aha or something will click. So just trusting what you're receiving without expectations is I think key. And when C was talking about sacred space, I'm feeling like your connection to Mother Earth or a certain spot outside can be sacred. And if you tell your mind and your body, oh, I'm going to go here, this is my sacred space, I'm going to connect with Mother Earth, Gaia, in myself, and with that intent, that also helps to promote that opening or that communication.
Absolutely.
But I'm feeling you already have it to some degree. It's about trusting and working on that more. And how do you show you're believing and trusting? Like I said, acting out or trusting the guidance you're getting, and if you're not sure, trusting your discernment, because discernment is another way that you can be activated. Here, you receive something, but then discerning, feeling, trusting your own gut more too. They're saying trusting your own gut and your own feeling, practicing discernment.
I love that. And as you're talking and saying all of this, I grabbed 2 cards, which is Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you, and wandering the path. Again, that's about out in nature, enjoying the journey. It's just confirmation on exactly what Ria was saying. And one last one is beginning. It's first light, beginning a new cycle. So I do believe this is a new cycle for you, and I do agree that it's all there. It's all there, but I also feel like you're moving to a new, I don't like to use the word levels because we're not in a group. Well, no, you can. It's not, you're not competing with anybody. You're like leveling up in your own, with your own expansion. That's
a good word, expansion. He's allowing innately what he already is in his physical experience. You already are all of that, Chris. You already hold everything. You are already everything you are meant to be. But you're here in the physical with these physical limitations, and it's about allowing those physical limitations to activate or help you, challenge you to bring things out and act. You don't know what you are until you actually have that journey of it. You know, a doctor could say, I want to be a doctor, but they don't really get that physical experience till they are a doctor. So and they already held all of those gifts. It's just about allowing them to come through. So you already are all that you were meant to be, in all the light and everything. It's just about allowing life to give you in every moment the opportunity to listen to your heart and to act from that heart space.
Beautiful. I love that. That was profound. And so thank you very, very much for allowing us to read for you.
Thank you.
I see there's something else I have to handle over there. So give me a second while I do that. And the next one up is Bonnie. If you would like to start with Bonnie.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And Bonnie, you didn't have any particular question, right? For some reason, it only shows me certain comments. Then I go to your site, then I see Chris's. I didn't see any of Chris's before. So it's really kind of weird. I don't know. I'm glad
I don't know why. Maybe it is because I have the event post on 2 of them, but we should be able to see them all in StreamYard. And Bonnie says no. Okay. So I pulled it
No
up.
special question. Okay. And also, Chris, I noticed you did have a comment about lagging. So maybe if you re-watch it later or with better connection, you probably will get the full thing. Hopefully it lagged just for you in that it's all recorded properly. So you can always re-listen. This will be on the site afterwards. It won't just disappear. All right, Bonnie. What's Bonnie's last name again?
It'll be on YouTube as well, and I'll drop
Okay.
that link in. That's because I find that to be the easiest one to always watch, watch
Bonnie.
back.
Bonnie.
Yeah, so I'll drop that in there too.
All right, Bonnie.
Bonnie Hops Kemper.
So I'm just getting the vision, especially on the first ring, because it didn't hit clearly, like reorganizing or being busy doing something, either clearing out stuff or reorganizing. And it doesn't necessarily need to be on the physical, but I am feeling like you literally, I see your hands kind of moving and reorganizing or taking care of tasks, taking care of business in some way, shape, or form. So I'm just feeling like you're going or have gone through a process of kind of clearing out. So sometimes people will get upset when like they let things go or things are cleared out. There's also some sort of message about if something is removed from your life, it's because it's no longer serving your frequency of the present and your expansion and what is to come. So sometimes you got to clear space to make room for these new energies to manifest, to come through. It's like if you have a couch in your living room, you can't really get a new couch usually until you move that one out. And then, oh my God, all of a sudden you find your couch and, you make that shift. So I'm feeling like you're almost also planning or organizing, getting things ready for something new. Maybe you're having to take care of some sort of business, I feel, or paperwork or house stuff or obligational stuff, the 3D kind of stuff. And it's preparing you to realign your energy. It's preparing you for something new. It's like you're doing the prep work to prepare for whatever this is happening in your life or coming into your life. And when I tuned into you, also, I did feel the color yellow. So it's also about trusting what's in your gut, trusting yourself, having confidence in your action. Not that I feel a lack of trust. I actually feel that you're pretty confident and you trust yourself and you're holding this divine wisdom, like your higher self wisdom. You have that available to you. You're open to it. You can hear your guidance. You trust. So almost like a leadership role as well. Like you just like have the confidence to take care of what you need to take care of, they're saying, and to continue that, continue taking care of that. You can let me know. Let me see here. So yeah, there's some sort of prep work. I don't know if you're cleaning out to move a career, job, new project, groups, classes. I don't know. They keep showing me you kind of clearing and taking care of business. All right, let me see here. I don't know. They just said the word moderator. I don't know if you moderate or a middleman or help others. Like, it's like you hold space for others. You're clear. You're strong in your being and energetically. I'm feeling you're strong, but you're having to maybe disperse your energy and your focus on other people, places, things. I don't know if you do counseling or moderation type of work. All right. So first of all, when I said that I felt that you were clearing space and creating room for something else, you got this card. I pulled you a Mother Earth heart card, and I always love this image because it's a seaweed heart. It's got like a gold luminescence. It's just sea foam around it. So it's just looking very clear and open as well, clearing emotional. I'm feeling you've cleared a lot of emotional stuff. Maybe you've done some releasing, represented by kind of the watery look. So maybe you've done some releasing emotionally, or you've had to let go to create space. But what we have here is this pure green little seaweed shooting up. So that's just kind of affirming how you've done a lot of internal clearing, releasing, transmuting, and you do have this shoot of new growth coming from you, from your heart space. And because it's yellow, they're saying to have trust, confidence in it. You've ignited a lot of light, or undergone some activating or some light codes or some awareness within you that you've gained from maybe some emotional releasing or whatever you've gone through. But what also stands out is this little duck here. It looks like a duck on this spot right here. See the little beak right here, and the little, it goes up like this. And so that's just reminding you to go with the flow. Don't get too caught up in details. Let any worries or confusion just kind of roll off you. Just staying cleared and connecting to your heart space. Don't get too caught up in the details in life, even though I feel you're doing some sort of prep work in the real life, in the physical, but not to get too caught up. If something doesn't go right, just let it roll off your back. If it didn't go right, it wasn't supposed to go right. If it doesn't stick, it wasn't supposed to stick. If it's left your life, it was supposed to leave your life. So just kind of going with that flow as you clear out this. And maybe you have had some disappointment, because we got a little bit of a heart here that's upside down. So that to me can represent things that didn't go your way, expectations, wishes, desires unfulfilled. Could be emotional, could be a relationship, could be a job. Just maybe something didn't work out, but that's all beautiful because it's bringing you to this clearing space. It wasn't meant to. It was more of it wasn't supposed to be long term, but that experience was necessary to help you to clear and to connect. And even the heart looks like a little mermaid. So maybe you do connect to water. Maybe you love mermaids, or, that whole idea, going with the flow. It's telling you to go with the flow and swim. It's even got a little bit of like that dolphin energy, because it looks like a tail right here of mermaids. So just kind of swimming through, allow the releasing, allow the upsets to come forth, and then just know that it's there to work and clear and open you up to be available. You're being prepped to be available for this new life and to go with the flow. Oh man, sometimes I see stuff that I've never seen before. All right, this finger here, it's just really standing out. There's a woman, maybe, I don't know if you've had a loss or a relationship. See this little figure here in the corner, guys? I see a very distinct mouth, a very distinct eye, long kind of brunette hair with a white outfit. So either it's a guide, or either this situation has to do with a physical being that I'm talking about right here. They're facing, whoops, the other way. They're facing towards C. See? Do you see that, C?
I do.
And pictures will morph to give me information that I'm supposed to focus on. Spirit, oh, look over here. Look at this person. So this is a key player. I don't know if it's an angel or a guide. Only you know or can tell me. Or it has to do with someone that you've been dealing with within your life. But they're all like in white and stuff. So I feel it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But maybe you're swimming away from them too. But there is a key person here. And I'm feeling it's a physical depiction of what they really look like long, thick, kind of wavy, dark hair. I'm not sure if it's a female. Oh, it could be a male. Oh, geez. Now I look at it this angle, and it's a male with a mustache. So maybe you've had an upset or a topsy-turvy relationship with this male with long hair, with a mustache, a little bit Jim Morrison looking, Jesus looking. Okay. I do see a distinct mustache. I don't see it from this angle looking, but what I thought was a mouth, it's a mustache. This is a chin.
Yeah.
It's a chin. Geez, I'm crow. This just fascinates me. A little closer. There we go. So there's a nose, a distinct mustache, and then the chin and mouth is under the mustache. So dark-haired man, dark mustache. So only you will know how this fits. I'm not giving everything, but it's either I have a feeling it has to do with this little thing right here, this upside down heart in your past that you're swimming away from, maybe a relationship that's helped you expand and connect to your own heart and to your own emotions and balancing and healing. But I'm going to leave that. Oh, I'm going to read the back of it. Bring it on. It says, when you ground your energy to earth, you allow your energy to be reflected back to you in the physical world. So when you receive inspiration, infuse it in earth by acting on it in whatever way that excites you. It doesn't even matter if no one sees it. It acts as a magnet, attracting the higher energy into your life. So I'm just feeling you're being open. You are receiving these inspirations, and to go for it, to trust in it. And it doesn't matter if anybody else understands it from a logical point of view. It doesn't need to make sense to be in your heart, but it's bringing forth this new growth, a new heart. It's like this bud of energy emanating from your energy. No worries. Don't worry. Be happy. Go with the flow. You're swimming and you're anchoring. The tail too represents also anchoring those energies to earth as well. All right, so I had that one, and then I've got a seer, see beyond your current situation. So this kind of can tie into this, seeing beyond it, seeing beyond the past, see beyond the limitations. There's new things to come. You're prepping and creating and opening space for some stuff that you might not be aware of yet. So I'm just feeling this has to do with this because it's seeing beyond the current situation. In this crystal ball too, what is standing out is you might not have all the answers. You might need some guidance, because to me, this looks like a little moon here, full moon. The moon represents illusions or maybe not seeing everything in the dark. And then underneath this little moon in the crystal ball, we got a heart. We got a heart.
I see that.
There's
beautiful.
There is definitely something to do with emotions, heart, but they're saying see beyond it. So you can't see the end result right now. So don't judge a situation, a person, a place, or a feeling based on what you're experiencing right now. I'm feeling it is clearing and creating space for you to yet see. You can't, and her eyes are covered. Her eyes are also covered, so she can't see or judge the situation of what appears to you now. There is a heart. It's definitely heartfelt. There's a heart longing. There's a heart's desire. And to just know you can't judge the situation, and to keep going within and being guided. And it's almost like, they're almost like saying to you, have blind trust, have blind trust. And then the last one is go with the flow, let things happen. This goes unbelievably amazing with this. The duck, let your worries run off a duck feather, whatever. The mermaid, going with the flow. This is on the seaweed on the ocean, and going with the flow is going to take you to exactly where you need to be. So you don't have an answer. You're not supposed to know the final outcome. It's a trust in going with the flow, but I do feel that you are trusting. I did see a lot of yellow around you, so you're being called also to expand and to anchor in your trust. So let things happen, letting them happen on their own, in their own way. She looks free. She looks open. She's just riding the waves, riding the waves. So I'm feeling that you are definitely being called to ride the waves, and it's peace. These are like fish, butterfly fish. I don't know if there's a such thing. She's got 3 of them. There's 3 of them that she's riding the waves with, but they're all rainbow colors. So to me, you're on a journey. You're on a rainbow journey that's going to take you to where you want. It's going to bring you to your dreams and heart's fulfillment. Rainbows, you think of finding the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. A rainbow comes out after a storm, after it's rained. So you've gone through some emotional clearing, and just to continue to ride that, allow yourself everything that you need to allow, but it's bringing you to some greater emotional fulfillment. Let things happen on their own. You can go see.
That was powerful. That was powerful. Okay, so I had this thing as it's appeared. So I have 4 cards up, 3 cards down. We'll find out. The card that's first is number 44, which is such a powerful angel card. It's Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. And it's interesting. Yeah. I keep seeing. I keep seeing the card where her eyes were covered that you were just showing.
Yeah.
And in a way, my vision for that is that I feel like you've been hiding behind, because you're a seer. You're a seer.
Oh yeah, you have the answers in you. Definitely, you see what others can't see.
It's totally true. And I know Bonnie. She's a friend, so I'm glad you went first too. She's a Scorpio, and she's also educated herself with, like, very well-known people, mediums classes, courses, and stuff like that. So she's hiding. I see Bonnie hiding, and they're saying it's time to reclaim your power, girl. It is time. And then these 3 came up like this. So I don't know what the top cards are going to be yet. It's going to be interesting. All right, we're going to start on this side, they're saying. Okay, so keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, do you want me to flip over the? Yes, they do. Okay. All right. And then the card that's going with that is number 27, which is Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. Oh, that's so interesting, because I get it. Because they're saying that your guides are with you. Your guides are with you, and the inspiration is coming to you from them. So that your inspired action is what you will take if you allow them to guide you, and just know that thinking on your feet is them talking to you and with you and flowing through you. The next card, quite beautiful, is Age of Light. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. No surprise here. And the card, number 63, which 6 and 3 is 9, which is always the ending of a cycle. I find that very interesting too. Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. So all the time, I feel like there might be some things that you've started or worked on or focused on that doesn't really resonate with you now. That none of that was wasted. All of that is still fine exactly where it is. It doesn't have to be your main focus. None of it has to be your main focus. You can take everything you learned and throw it out the window and do something completely different. It's all okay. But nothing is wasted. It's all contributing to who you are, your spiritual growth, your personal growth. And as you move more and more toward here you are in this age of light. And then the final card is this one, which is Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? And the one that's covering it, oh, look at that. Number 19, Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. I love that so much. Yourself. Be loyal to yourself, Bonnie. And I know that you struggle with self-love. I know, I feel it in you. It's a thing. You love others more than you. But I'm telling you right now, girl, Spirit is showing you that nurturing, that self-love. And I know you love your dogs, but imagine that you love your dogs and that you love yourself as much as you love your husband and your dogs and all of that. That same love focused inward is going to expand you to infinity. We're already expanded to infinity, but do you know what I'm saying? Your expansion, you continue to expand as a spiritual leader, as a reader, as a knower. It's like you've got it all there. You've got Trixie, please stop. Let's go call her Pixie. Trixie, no, you're not going to do what you did yesterday. There's no more spills. I put the water on another table today. I'm like, that's not going to happen again. Just good girl. But I'm really excited for you because I'm really feeling that this is your time. That this is your time, and this is a good month too. This is a good month for you, Scorpio. I really feel, Bonnie, this is a perfect opportunity without a lot of resistance in the stars or from anywhere else around you to focus on you and to focus on that love and to start moving toward and working on what it is that really excites you and work there. And Bonnie's saying absolutely. And that is what I've got as my cat knocks everything I own on the floor. She's saying, hi, Bonnie. Trixie says, hi, Aunt Bonnie. I got to get involved in this. Trixie, did you pull a card for her at least? Yes, she did. Oh, I got like 3 decks of them. But here, I'll give you the one that Trixie pulled for you. Guidance from Spirit. Awareness above your head. Spirit is communicating and support. Is that not confirming what we were just talking about with Keepers of the Spirit and the other deck?
Yeah.
And this is from the Angel deck. So that's from Trixie.
Cute.
And that's what I've got for you, my
She's got
dear.
involved.
Oh my goodness. This cat, she is so psychic. She is.
That's so cute.
Anything else, Rhea?
Yeah, just real quick. I don't see any of her comments or anything, but right when I got done her reading, I did have some stuff happening in my solar plexus, almost like a little bit of a sick feeling. So I don't know if you've been having any solar plexus issues, that gut or that feeling or a little worried or fearful of anything. But when you do feel that, know that it's just a clearing. It's a clearing of fears, anxieties, and it's just a call for you to have confidence and trust and to trust yourself. Because when I got done the reading, all of a sudden I felt like, oh my God, I don't feel so good. But it went away. I think it might have been just a message. Or if you do feel that as you're being called to your things, just know it's a clearing. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. Just say, oh, thank you for this experience. Thank you for this releasing. Thank you for this upgrade in that solar plexus area as well. That's it for me.
How are you
Thank
feeling?
you, Bonnie, so much. I feel
Yes,
fine.
thank you.
But thank you so much, Bonnie. And hopefully some of that made sense or resonates and helps to enlighten or guide you or give you affirmation.
Super awesome. Super awesome. I am actually feeling. Let me see if we got anybody else. I'm actually feeling a little tired. So if we
Yep.
end at 2 hours, I'm okay with that tonight.
Oh yeah. I agree.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Nothing new here. So everything good. Everything same on your end.
Yep. Has it been 2 hours now or?
Yeah, believe it or not, it's been 2 hours.
I only see one person there anyways. I don't know what yours says, but of course I don't see hardly any comments either.
Really? I don't know why. There's 11 people watching and
Okay, I see one.
14 hearts.
Okay. Oh, there's Bonnie. I see Bonnie's face there on this one. Nice. Or maybe. Yeah.
Trixie, I swear, cat girl, I'm going to put you on the floor right now. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because she's trying to knock off every single deck of cards I have placed
All
out
right.
there.
So if anybody does want to make a final donation, we'll do another donated reading.
Yeah.
Just let us know if you've donated. And I don't know if you did a quick sherry out, we could do a quick sherry outer before we sign off. I don't even know how long we've been on. Is it 2 hours yet or
2 hours?
I can't remember. Okay.
No,
So
we started about 7 minutes late, so it's almost 2 hours.
So final call for a donation. And it's up to you if you want to do a sherry outer then. See.
My energy is dipping and I can feel it.
Okay. Then we're going to honor that and we're going to trust and follow that. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining and sharing your light and being part of this. And thank you, C, for having me on again. And
before we disappear, Miranda said she shared, and she actually said that earlier too. And I don't know that we ever pulled her a card. So can we do a share card for Miranda before we go?
All right. Real quick. Anything for Miranda? Miranda. I'm just feeling indigo and I'm feeling a darker blue around you. So to me, that's representing psychic awareness, psychic abilities being activated, and to trust your guidance that you're being seen. And I'm just feeling that that's just being activated. I just see a lot of indigo. Maybe you're an indigo ray on that blue ray. And Peniel, I just feel that you visually see things in your mind. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just going to pull you a quickie.
Yeah, you're a seer. She's a seer. I see that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Seer. That's the word, seer. You can see things that others don't, and you can see things in your mind's eye. But I also feel that maybe you even see things outside of your mind's eye, like that appear, or in images, or like me, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I see something, but it's solid, but it's not solid. So maybe you're having
you and I got to talk
about this
because you and I both see more than we've ever discussed, and that's very exciting to me. Sorry to interrupt. I just had to share that. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just feeling that nothing's popping out. So I think Spirit is just saying to trust in that and to delve more into that, and then in delving more and trusting more and acting more in that, you'll activate more and more of that. Do what you're drawn to. They're saying also do what you're drawn to. Don't try to be something you're not. Don't try to develop something that spiritual gift that you're not feeling, because everything is developed when you focus on your passion and that which you're naturally strong at, and then that energy will bleed into all of the other rays. That's it for me.
You rock. And I just have a simple card. I mean, honestly, and Miranda saying that, thank you, lovely. Yes, I've been seeing more lately. And I have a card for you. Number 13, Cat Spirit. Of course, Cat Spirit. Right? And claim your independence. Claim your independence. So everything that Rhea just said, and this just backs that right up. And that is all I have for tonight. My energy says we're done.
Yeah, I've been sitting on the floor. Like I'm always sitting crisscross applesauce. So I know when I go to sit up, I'm going to be like, oh my God, my back. So yeah.
I do the same thing. So you're sitting like that, right?
Yeah, I just sit there now I got one leg up, but yeah, I know I'm going to have a hard time sitting in this position. So thank you guys. And hopefully we do this again, and we'll have to explore the Gold Room group or some other stuff, some other collaborations. So thank you guys. I had fun and that was awesome. And I always enjoy your energy. See, and everybody out there. So thank you so much.
Love you guys. Thank you again, Rhea. We will see you soon. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys. Join me at the Temple of the Sun.
Temple of the Sun. Oh, and also remember to go to High Vibrational Mastery.
Oh, yes. Wherever you guys
and if you want to book private readings with either of us, you can reach out to us individually, or if you feel drawn to book a double reading with us privately,
we'd be open to that as well.
Arrange that too.
Yep. Just message either one of us, guys. All right. Thank you.